It's been a while, guys. Welcome back. If you guys are new here, my name is Jincho TCG. I sell Pokemon cards and I'm starting from my complete collection. I'm doing it on the side as a hobby to grow my collection, and honestly I met a lot of new people and I really like it. As you can see, I'm not in my dorm anymore. I'm in my room. I got an actual setup now. You already know we got the Unova poster, Reshiram, Booze. That grows better, but you can't really see him, sadly. So, yeah. We also got the Mega Lucario poster from the Ascendant Heroes poster collection. Fun fact, I got that from a trash can at a card show that you'll see in my next video. It was a 3-day event and I'm very excited about that. So the reason as for why I disappeared was because the second show I ever did, Poke Connect, was the first full show that I did. It was at the Eden Prairie Center and they did not allow recording, unfortunately. I was pretty bummed out about that. It threw off my momentum, and then as we got closer to the next card show, I was getting closer and closer to finals, and I just had a lot of stuff going on that just made it hard. I made it to the card show, the next card show, Card Flow, which was a very great one. I was able to record that, and I've been procrastinating on editing it. I know. Moving out of my dorm, working on my finals, getting everything situated, and I have a lot of plans now. Okay, let's talk about what I've done so far. I started with one display. It was lacking. It was literally just all cards that I've been buying over the last year for my own collection. And my first show was one day in Poke Connect. And it was a Saturday, I believe. I have goldfish memory.
Embarrassing!
And then after that, I did another Poke Connect at the Eden Prairie Center. It was on my birthday weekend. On my birthday on Friday, I had someone else show up for me so they could do the show. And I did the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, which went pretty great. I grew a bit. I upgraded. I got a small binder. I filled up the binder, the EX box. And the table came with a cloth. I added the poster, but my poster was pretty meh. Forgot a mic again. I had more cards. It went pretty great though. And after that we did Card Flow. Card Flow went great. We sold a lot, we bought a lot. So I've done some pickups on eBay. I got a nice Detective Pikachu PSA 9, way below market, and someone traded that for a PSA 10 Lily's Clefairy.
We're trading out the Detective Pikachu PSA 9. We're taking in Lily's Clefairy from Battle Partners PSA 10, and I'm putting 30 cash on top. There you go. Okay, so we have this lot here. The total is like 97 market. I offered 75 cash, and he wants 80 cash, and we're gonna do a coin flip.
Head, tails.
Okay, let's do it. Tails.
Card Flow. In Card Flow, unfortunately, we sold the Zekrom. I picked up our first slab as our own buying pickup, and then that's when I started getting into slabs. By the end of Card Flow, I was able to expand into bigger territory. I got to know some cool people, mutual friends, and all that kind of stuff. And I picked up my first slab. Well, not my first, but I picked up a slab. PSA 1 Rayquaza. And I also picked up another. There's a lot that happened during that show, and I sold my 151 ETB. I traded that for. Okay, I'm going off on a tangent here. There's that. But I'm really happy about that show, and it just made me expand a lot. And then I did another show at the Medina Entertainment Center called Cardstock. That was literally just last weekend. There's also the Kaboom card show at the Maplewood Mall Pan Asian Center that I did the week before Cardstock. It was okay. I learned a lot at that event because I was directly right in front of the entrance. So I learned a couple lessons. I learned a lot. Like, people emphasize not to just sit down at your table, and they really do mean something like that. But honestly, you can't go in. You gotta be in there confident. You gotta be talking to people, connecting with people. I'll go into that more, but it's really hard to go in as a smaller vendor when you see all these other people with flashy tables, banners, fancy slabs, all that kind of stuff. And it's table positioning. You just gotta learn where everyone goes, the habits and everything. So yeah, a mistake. I made a lot of mistakes. I'm all over the place. Every time I set up at my shows, it seems like I'm just so stressed out because I have been catching rides to my shows and I'm still smaller. I just feel like I haven't been organized, transitioning from school to home. But I'm working on that now. I'm taking a break from shows. I'll talk about that more another time. But I'll get back into it. I don't want to say I've made a big mistake yet. Just a bunch of small ones that kind of added up. But you gotta learn. One way to learn, and I use these experiences to learn. I've grown. So I started out with about, let's say, 1,200 worth of inventory, and right now I'm at about 2,400 worth of inventory. I've done about 4,000 in sales, and roughly 500 has been profit so far. One thing I'm happy about is I got, technically in a sense, I get to expand my collection. Some of my favorite pickups have been this Sylveon VMAX. Sylveon is my favorite evolution. Umbreon is mid. This Pikachu from Lost Origins. And then Ninja. It's just a beautiful card. And also, like I said, I delved into slabs. I had a bunch. I'll put up a picture of them. One of them, like I had to let go of them. They're my favorite. But it's like, don't get too attached as a vendor. I'm still smaller. I still want to keep growing, and I didn't want to, like, there was interest in it, so I decided it's okay to let it go. But I decided for sure that I'm going to be keeping this Saralich in a PSA 10 with the guard is cool, like the Terra SARs, they're just amazing. And this Garchomp Giratina, it's a PSA 9. I can't afford the PSA 10 yet. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Like I said though, I'll have them at the tables. Actually, no, I'm not gonna have this at the table. Maybe, I'll see. I'm like 50-50. But yeah, now that I'm starting to grow, I'm feeling more comfortable in the space. I'm learning slowly, growing slowly. I want to be a slab collector. I might collect singles. Some people are saying that it's risky to be a slab collector now with how PSA is going, but they're pretty cool, honestly. Like, you don't collect just to invest. You collect because you want to collect. You enjoy it. You can say the same thing about Pokemon. Like, obviously right now it's still very hot, but you could wake up the next day and nobody wants Pokemon anymore. 5 to 10 years from now, Pikachu could go from being $100 card to $1,000 card, or some kind of crash, which I will want to say I don't believe in there being a crash because this hype cycle is natural and it's not like the rest, and it's been very strong. Some future cooldown, sure, probably, but I don't know. I don't want to say too much. I'm not a genius. I'm not a master. I don't know, but yeah. But you could wake up one day and this Pikachu could be a $50 card or even 10 cents. So there's that. And also, everyone's starting to get into vending now. Who knows what'll happen, but I hope. Like, I enjoy doing it. I met a lot of people. I get to enjoy a hobby that I used to enjoy as a kid, but I couldn't because of money. And now the money won't become a problem because the hobby is paying for itself. If I don't become some big crazy inspirational YouTuber vendor, it's not a big deal. Like, if I can just have enough to fund the hobby, maybe even pocket some, like that's great. But I really hope, even if the vending doesn't go great, I really hope I can make something for myself here on YouTube. One person that has really inspired me has been Deep Pocket Monster. I saw his video, collect every Umbreon challenge, and that just made me shed a tear. Like, I already like Deep Pocket Monster. I've been watching his should I open it or should I seal videos for the longest, but that video just hit me like a truck and it made me tear up, and I want to do something like that in the future. I've done a lot of giving away without keeping track. Like little kids, they want like a $2 card, $5 card. There you go, take it. You know, it's not the biggest deal. Like, sales aside, I prefer to have people happy and recognize me and be like, oh, you're the guy who gave my card. Oh, you're such a nice guy. Oh, I know you from the last show. Have the connection, have the familiarity, have repeat customers, or just friends, community. Have a community, have people that recognize me. That's the goal, and that's really what I want. I'm still going to school. Like, I'm not trying to be like, I'm not in it just for the money. Like, everyone says like, oh, I'm in it for the community, blah blah blah. Who knows who's lying or not? I'm still going to school. I'm still gonna have to work a job. I have an internship lined up for this summer too. That's gonna make it a bit harder, but surprise.
What?
Okay, so some mistakes I made. Number one is getting demotivated, not making too many sales, not standing up, not being alive, not being present sometimes. And I learned it does make a difference, and I don't get demotivated, I don't get discouraged, and I shouldn't expect to be in the green, hundreds in the green every show. I guess everyone says that. Another mistake is to just be on top of everything, be sorted out, be organized 2 or 3 days before the event, price out 1 to 2 days before the event. Just take it easy, take it slow, breathe, relax, get to know people, talk to the people next to you, make good connections. You never know what could happen. They could always help you out. You can always find more shows. Get in there and do your thing and just be confident. Get in there like you know what you're doing, like you're comfortable, and make yourself known. Be aware. Don't be afraid to stand your ground, but also be respectful. Have some comfort room. Don't be a douche. One thing that I want to grow past is hesitancy. Being hesitant, being scared, thinking things have to be flipped, and just being prepared overall. And I want to work on that. I want to come back stronger, bigger, better. I want to have nice tablecloth, not that scrappy poster. In my next video, I'll go more into a deep dive of what my plans are currently and what's going on further down the road. You also see my next video, card flow, coming up. Unfortunately, I couldn't record Kaboom. I didn't bring my camera to sell it on, and cardstock in Medina, that was a cool one. I was sharing my table. I didn't bring a camera to that, but I have 3 days worth of footage for you guys, and I'm not gonna put it all in one video because they're long. Hopefully, I'm gonna pump out a bunch of shorts. Some stuff actually happened. I missed some stuff. There's some funny clips too here and there. So please, I hope you guys are enjoying the videos. Let me know. Look forward to it. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching and being here. I'll see you guys in the next video. Jin Chow. Let me know if that's cringy, by the way.
What?